saying in showbiz never work with animals. I think it's especially true in this case. They're not behaving too bad. Firstly, ladies and gentlemen, you're all very welcome. What we're going to look at here, and the topics we're going to cover, is going to be basically a bit of a demonstration. And what we're going to look at is one, feed efficiency, and on the type of cattle that it pays to feed. We're starting to go into the winter now. In the next couple of months, cattle will be going into the house, where in some cases they're already gone in the next 4 or 5 weeks. It's important. It's a high-cost finishing period, finishing cattle out of the shed. It's important that you get your efficiencies right. We can all talk about beef prices and the importance of a high beef price next spring. Yeah, we not get away from that. But at the end of the day, it's important that you have it right within inside the farm gate and you have your efficiencies right. So what we're going to cover is firstly feed efficiency. We're then going to talk about grading and different fat scores of animals. Because one of the biggest inefficiencies, guys, in the industry is you're paying to put fat onto the cattle and the meat factories are paying to take it back off again. And we need to get rid of that out of the system. So we're going to look at where you handle an animal, the condition score, and we're going to look at the different condition scores of these here cattle. And everybody along the front row here has to put a weight on the cattle as they're coming out of the crush. So we'll actually see what these are made of. I'm not going to give all the answers. And all the cattle have been weighed, so you better be on top of your game. I'd like to thank, I'd introduce Conor Ryan here to my right, who is the procurement manager of Dundee. And Dundee have gladly or kindly sponsored the cattle here today and have helped us in this project. And as I say, there's a competition for a cash prize of €1,000 or one of the store bullocks, whichever you prefer. And all you have to do is answer 3 simple questions. So get your entry forms and put them in the bags along the front, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be doing that every day for the next 3 days. This guy here, it's a fairly handy guy. It's the first guy into the crush, the last demonstration we gave earlier on. And what we want to show here, guys, is a scope grade. Now, this here obviously is a dairy-bred animal. I sent him out of a Holstein cow, and as you can see, he is an extreme Holstein, or the mother has been an extreme Holstein. He's showing the characteristics more of a dairy-bred animal than a beef-bred animal. Very weak here on the front shoulder, very little there on the front shoulder. Very little here over the line as well. Big wide pins like typical of a Holstein cow, and narrow one in. Now, if you were in the business of eating Sunday roast, guys, you wouldn't feed much of the family off that, because it says here for all your Sunday roasts are your top sides, your silver sides, your knuckles, and a lot of your higher priced cuts is in the round. And just when we let one of the better quality cattle out, we'll see the difference between the two. In along here is where your strip loins and your fillets would be. This is basically the strip loin, and the fillet, which is the highest price cut on the animal. Now, anybody filling an entry form, I'll say that again. The fillet is the highest price cut on the animal. It sits in under here. So you can imagine this quite narrow animal, quite poor structure. The size of the strip and the size of the fillet would be very, very poor. He's nearly all bone, very, very little muscle. And we're going to mention, we'll probably mention it later on, in kill out percentage. You can imagine when that animal is killed and hung up, there's a big area here. Maybe Desi, if you let him out, people can get a better look at him. Whenever he's coming out there, guys, I want you to put a weight on him. What weight is it? What weight's the bullock in front of you? Somebody shout out a weight. 550.